Hi, this is Coach Tony Morgan of the Masterful Engineer program, and today's boiler what we're looking at is a Vicera Compact HE, and we're doing gas portfolio development training with one of our students called Marius, and he's got a couple of questions he wants to ask about this boiler. So Marius, this is a different type of boiler what we looked at from the previous video, so what do you want to ask today?
Okay, Tony, thank you. I noticed that this was a different one from the other one. I suspect that you can do burner pressure on this, but I'd like you to explain to me how to identify the point where you actually test the pressure.
Okay, so I've lowered the front down so you can see a bit better. Right, if you remember from the previous video, this is a gas valve, and you can see the pipe coming from the top of the gas valve. It's going straight up into the burner. So that's the difference from the last boiler, what we looked at. The second thing, we spoke about the fan. And the fan's right at the top of the boiler there. So again, that's totally different. This particular boiler is a standard efficiency boiler. This is the burner, it's an aerated burner. Works just like a gas cooker. So with this arrangement, you can do the burner pressure. So on the gas valve, which is here, you can see this is the inlet where we can do the working pressure. And here we can do the burner pressure on the outlet. So the telltale signs for you, as I said, is the pipe going from the top of the gas valve. It's going up here into the burner. So that's going to tell you, and you can see the burner arrangement. Again, that's going to tell you you can do that. It's an aerated burner. It's not like the other one, which was a premix burner. The fan is different from the previous boiler. So there's your sort of clues that you can do the burner pressure. So have you got any more questions you'd like to ask?
Yes, Tony. Just another question. How do you test flame failure device?
Right, on this particular boiler, it's different again from, each one's different, each boiler's going to be different. So, as I said, it's a standard efficiency boiler. So we can, if we look at the bottom of the boiler, that's your gas inlet, that yellow part here. So you can shut that off. The unit will attempt to fire up, and then what will happen, this will turn red, giving an ignition lockout, and the unit will just shut down. So there will be no attempt on this one to do 3 attempts, it'll just shut down straight away.
Okay.
So each appliance works differently when it gives out a lockout ignition fault. So that's it, you just turn it off, and then again you can test the gas to see if it's passing, to make sure the gas valve's shut off properly.
By doing tightness test, is that?
Yeah, you can do a tightness test, yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now one more little scenario on this particular boiler. It's a condensing boiler. Now, I might have said on a few videos that condensing boilers you can't do the burner pressure. However, you can on this. So the definition of not doing the burner pressure on a condensing boiler is recognising what type of burner it has on it. So this boiler has got an aerated burner. That's the main clue. So a condensing boiler can have a premix burner. So by saying condensing boiler, you can't rule out, say, oh, you can't do the burner pressure on a condensing boiler. You have to identify what type of burner it has.
Okay.
Yeah, not just condensing, because this is condensing. And the reason why it's a condensing boiler, although it's got a standard efficiency burner, is up here, this part here, this makes it condensing. So what happens? The burner burns, the flame goes up through the heat exchanger. Then the fan sucks it through, and then the fan then blows the hot gases into this secondary heat exchanger. It's called a recuperator. Depends on the manufacturer what they call it. So basically it goes through that, and then it goes out through the flue up there. This secondary heat exchanger or recuperator, the return water from the heating system goes through there, gets heated by the hot gases, and then gets recycled back into the main heat exchanger, and then gets heated and then goes back out the flow. So what they've done, they've adapted a standard efficiency setup and turned it into a high efficiency condensing boiler.
Okay.
So this is why you can do the burner pressure on this type of setup.
Alright. Okay, now I understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so that's going to be the end of this video. If you think that was good value, just give us a thumbs up. You can subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you on the next video. So thank you for watching.